Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Masasabi. Today is February 1st. Today I got the day off again. I don't feel good. I have a headache. I have slight sore throat. I am laying here in bed this morning and I'm kind of wondering about retirement. I know I still have more than 10 years to work, and after that I could apply for Social Security. It's probably more than that because I think my cutoff is either 65. God, here we go again. I don't want to bore you to death since I'm going to be started yammering and talking about retirement here. But if you are about my age, but let's talk about retirement. So I am actually working full-time and I am contemplating about retirement like pretty much all the time. My generation, when I felt like there's no way that we can retire in this type of economy that we have in the US right now, and everything seems like it's gonna tank down. So I actually have a choice: either stay here and kill myself until I'm like 72 years old, or go back to the Philippines. Now that's a good thought about there, like to go to the Philippines and retire, because you hear these things where, oh, you can have a maid, you can have a nice house, and you can relax, you live like a king. But there, beyond that I wanted to mention that I'm worried about. If you've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, you'll see a lot of male white foreigner that goes to the Philippines and retire, right? In my case, I've been looking around for other women out there that literally go to the Philippines and settle there to retire. Women older than me who's legitly able to retire. I'm pretty sure each one of us has an idea, or maybe some don't have any idea on what retirement means. My picture, oh my god, that noise is so annoying. I picture retirement as one of those days where you don't have to go to work anymore. You don't have to put up with the pressure at work or deal with work. On the other hand, also you have to remember, once you start retiring, your income changed pretty much. Either you're not going to have any more income, so you just have to live off with whatever you have saved up for retirement. I assume any of you has an idea, or at least prepared for that, especially for those people like me, a 50-year-old. So I understand people, especially the younger generation, they would put up retirement because they said, oh, I have a lot of time. I have a lot of time to prepare for that. I just need to do my thing. I only live once, so I might as well just be happy, spend my hard-earned money and not to think about the future. But for me, it's really wrong. So we can talk about that investment part later, but I'm not going to talk about that. I'm just going to talk about retirement in general. But for me, as retirement is nearing, so if you live here in the US, the retirement age for each person is very different. Like there are some people, an age group that can retire at 65, full 65 years old, and I know mine falls into 67. Why 67? That means at that time you can apply for Social Security, which is you've been saving money for, or the government automatically take that out from your paycheck or your salary every time you get paid. That portion that goes to Social Security benefit. The earlier you start, the better, because you know it really helps to receive money. For some people that I know, they only rely on Social Security. What if they change Social Security benefits eventually? Then where are you gonna get extra money? Not a lot of people have savings. I myself guilty about that, but then I have my reason. I have different way of saving money, like putting it in an investment instead of just let your money lay inside the bank, where your money doesn't really grow much, but it gets eaten by inflation. I'm not really that smart, but then this is how I see it. Like the earlier you save for retirement, the better, because at least you're well prepared. So, but in my case, my dream of getting retired is pretty simple. Every first day of the month. Oh, no, I don't think I can talk about retirement right now because that thing is really annoying. Each one of us has a goal on what to do in retirement. Some people wanted to travel, some people may want to do nothing, and some people like me, I probably have both. But what do I want to do when I retire? I just don't want to go to work. I'm picturing myself, hopefully I'm not going to be one of those people who's already retired but still have no money, and at the same time still have to work part-time in Walmart as a greeter. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but I cannot picture myself working by the time I hit like 60, 65, because right now the kind of job that I have already kind of like makes me almost physically and mentally deteriorated faster than I'm supposed to. But don't get me wrong, I already mentioned before that I like what I do. It's just sometimes the kind of job that we do is mentally and physically, spiritually taxing. So that's why sometimes I just don't feel like going back to work, because just tired. So my perfect, I wouldn't really say perfect, but then if I will go to retirement, I just love to be able to just get up in the morning with no pressure, and maybe thank my maker for making me live this long, because nobody wants to live long and broke. Trust me on that one. Nobody wants to live broke and miserable. And just want to be happy. You know, I have my coffee. I love gardening. Like I've shown you in a lot of my videos, I like plants and I like to swim. Oh my god, the noise. Now the thought of retiring where is still, you know, in the back burner, and I'm still debating where to retire. Hopefully, I'm kind of like at the beginning I wanted to go to the Philippines and retire there, because, you know, like everybody thinks Philippines is cheap. Yes, there could be cheap stuff and there could be expensive stuff, but also my main concern is not the safety, because I'm pretty much can blend in. Pwede tayo kahit saan sa Pilipinas. But the problem I have in retiring in the Philippines is, what if there's gonna be like a medical emergency? God forbid, if I have to die, I want to die quick. Like quick. I don't have to like suffer like stroke or heart attack or anything debilitating that I have to like literally make my life miserable and be in pain, and I can't do whatever I want to do. So that's one thing that I'm concerned about, because the quality of healthcare in the Philippines, I don't know. You know, I'm not saying we have a perfect healthcare here in the US, but I feel like I'll be more a little bit secured here. I love to go on vacation in the Philippines. I enjoy, you know, the going to places, eating food that I like to eat, like especially food that I can never make here because, you know, the ingredients are not available. There's so many things that you can do in the Philippines, but if you're living on the amount that's only enough for you to live by every month, that's the scary part. And I'm probably not gonna be seeing myself, I'm gonna make a business or anything like that, or do anything that requires a lot of effort. I don't see myself doing that. I just want to chill, you know, live off with whatever I have in amount. So I don't know about you, I don't know any of you. For those people's like my people that are actually have an idea of what they wanted to do in the when they retire, can you please tell me what's your plan, especially if you are an OFW or if you live here in the US just like me or whoever. I know there's a lot of videos on YouTube that discusses retirement, how to retire in this so and so country, how to retire in the Philippines on a budget, or how to retire in South America, Thailand, everything. Like I said, everybody has different goal when they retire, but the main thing for me is the quality of life. God knows I may not make it tomorrow, I may not make it, you know, next year or whatever. I just wanna, yeah, but at least I have an idea, or at least I have some sort of, you know, I'm thinking about it. It's just not like, oh bahala na, or, you know, let it be, let it be. I'm not that, because you have to be prepared with everything in life, because at the end of the day, next thing you know, you may not have your job anymore, and you just, or you might just throw the towel and say, you know what, I just want to retire. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm moving to so and so country. But anyway, guys, please leave your comment. if you have any ideas that we might be able to talk to about later. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys will have a great day. Again, this is Mama Cindy. Thank you. Aloha.